They made some changes, forgot their roots. I made some change, I picked up the young G's, took them shopping and got them shoes. This girl forgot she got phone. There was not clear ringtones, picking up phones, no private calls, now it's microphones. I think that I got back all in the soul of the way that I'm going through highs and lows. Insta full up on IG models, I'm back in the day, I was Skype these hoes. My girl tried to hack my iCloud when I logged in, but I hide my code. We were the trapping entrepreneur. All of the time that we spent in the door with a board that got me a ballon d'or. I'm stacking up, dropping a bag in the yo. On la valise, mais là, sur la cali. On a tous les gros, elles sont avalées. On sera pris, tu n'es pas cavalé. Devant la cage, condé, c'est ma pas cavalé. I went from a Toyota Yaris from Euros, I still with the same work rates before. 2 years that I ain't been home, 730 days on tour. On est là pour faire descendre en décembre. On va les refaire tout ça en plein décembre. J'ai pris 100 potes, j'en ai 100 décembre. C'est début de la fin comme le 21 décembre. Et que pour la famille que je coffre des parts. Et depuis j'attendais que le job départ. On les fait tomber facile comme des cartes. On est comme des F1, ils sont comme des cartes. On est solide, on va dans les bolides. Quartier au lit, j'avais pété au lit. Dans des terrains, si j'avais pas démoli. Comme dans les collines, faut venir dans les collines. Qui j'ai la tour, c'est pas des glaces, c'est pas des gâteaux. Et qui passent mon comme Renato. On est liés comme des négatos. Dans les ordi comme Vodafone. All of the time that we spent in the floor with a board that got me a ballon d'or. I'm stacking up, dropping a bag in the air. We were the trapping entrepreneur. All of the time that we spent in the floor with a board that got me a ballon d'or. I'm stacking up, dropping a bag in the air. We were the trapping entrepreneur. All of the time that we spent in the floor with a board that got me a ballon d'or. I'm stacking up, dropping a bag in the air. Money, drugs, I need you free. The life that I live 3D, the shit that you see on TV. I say that I live my movie, I might make a DVD. The shit that we see daily, you see on BBC. It's getting easy, I might make a whole EP. I'm in the public eye, but I'm trying to move low key. Hearing the demons talk when I try and go to sleep. I let you in on my thoughts, but I don't want to go too deep. I'm sure when the young G's things, the oldest kids don't need. I'm getting. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel so that we grow together as a community. I gave out this signal very early today in the VIP and the free Telegram channels. So I have two setups today. I'm having a buy setup and a sell setup. So the reason why I was late today, is that I was waiting for the setup to trigger. I normally don't want to come here and we waste a lot of time waiting for entries, yet I could wait for these entries at my end here, then we come and trade them together. I'm a guy that took times 2 for all of the times I couldn't afford it. All of the times I came out as brands, mad that I couldn't record it. Money, drugs, I need you free. The life that I live 3D, the shit that you see on TV. I say that I live my movie, I might make a DVD. The shit that we see daily, you see on BBC. bargain. I didn't think this through, I'm a bit too late now, I can't blend in. Don't know how I've gone for the jail system when my dog came out and another dog went in. Can't show love, I'm a heartless kid. No more paranoid when I part this Benz. In an all black whip with the darkest tints, I'm about to upgrade to the RS6. I'm in a VR with that ounce, I'm sniffing a bit empty, so I can't get grip. Just lost this bitch, I came too quick. Can't wait so slim and I asked too fit. Tell them on my feet, no marketing. I've never got the party lit. Can't explain what I see.
Okay, so today is a Monday, okay, and we are live on YouTube. We are trading live on YouTube. We are having some good setup today, and as I told you, I've been waiting for this setup for some good time. I think from morning till now, when I gave it out, I was waiting for it to come to this zone. People saying that should we enter? The zones are there, 148 to 155. We're going to enter from there, and our SL is here. SL is 50 5165. Yeah, I think that will be our SL today. Take profits 1. We shall have this as our first take profit 1, because that's let's say that's 150 pips, and that's some good amount of money. That's some good amount, okay. That's some good amount for us. We said that would be, let's mark 540 140 STP1. Yeah, we shall then have our take profits at these zones here. Yeah, sales are in confirmation, and those people in my VIP channels and the free communities, hope you got this early. It first came out in the VIP when it was at around 140 for people to prepare. Now I also gave it out here, and yeah, it's going to move. So yeah, and let's make some money. I'm going to give you the reasons as to why. Of course, I call that entry from there, because I always give the explanations as to why we're entering from those zones. And we are live on YouTube. Anyone in profits? Of course we are in profits, because I gave this early enough. And if I told you that you should enter from 148 to 155, right now the price is sitting around 144, and it even went down now to 143. So what that means, okay, people are in profits here. Yeah, today my people on YouTube should comment the countries you're coming from. I want to see if you have people in Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa, if you have people in the UK, you could comment by your countries as we trade together. We are live on YouTube, link in bio. Where I trade these lives from last week. Yeah, so what you see, like this one that I marked, that's where we have our sell levels. I have a resistance, a level there, and I have a lot of reasons as why I'm selling. Remember, the overall trend is bullish, okay, but these are just scalps. Yes, my people from Uganda, I can see you. So let's tap the link in the bio to join the YouTube live trading session, so that you could be trading with me. How much is VIP? Link in bio. So we always have these lives every single trading day. We always have the YouTube lives. We always trade together. If we earn together. If that day we hit a loss, we hit it together. The link in bio. So this is our zone today. 148 to 155 is our zone. I was expecting gold to at least somehow liquidate, okay, somehow push to this level of 155 so that those people with small accounts could enter in. Yeah, I have my brother Chino 23 Williams, and he's from South Africa. Thanks, bro, for coming in here. You could also share to your friends from South Africa so that we get some audience there. The more we are here, the more, I also get the energy to drive trade with you guys. If you want to know how we have been doing this thing, you could check the last videos that we made. When you search on the live videos that we made, you could see we have been here for like 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Yeah, some good time. So market is at the entry here. There's many people from Uganda. We are live on YouTube. Username is STUARTFX Flipper. So don't forget to join and please subscribe to the channel so that it grows more. So we are on gold, and it had brought in some profits. Right now it is like retracing back. I don't know if it's getting us some re-entries. Ibra from Uganda. Thanks, my people from Uganda. I've seen one from South Africa. I think we only have one person from South Africa. Don't let me down. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Tap the link in the bio to join us. We'll be having these live tradings every single day, and people are getting re-entries here. Yeah. We are live on YouTube. Username STUARTFX Flipper, and we'll be having in these live trading sessions every single day. For the recommended broker, link in bio. I had some comment from Julius who was like, how can I share this link? You could please you could share it from your YouTube, share it to your friends. So we'll be making money together. Let's grow together as a community. Let's please subscribe to this channel so that it could grow. So we are in this trade. It has so far moved a few pips, and in those few pips, we are seeing where we're going. Nobody table very what remote. What you mean table? Yes, we are live on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel, and we are live trading on YouTube. We're having in good entries. Yeah. So I remember the markets are always kind of slow. Sometimes when the volatility is low, but again, patience pays. That's why I don't come out of the air to give out these setups. Yes, John, how are you, bro? I don't come from air to give out these setups. I always wait, be patient for hours and hours. I sometimes even see all these candles, happening. But I just come here when we have something ready. Yeah. And we always be live on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Link in bio for any prices, any prices that you're asking for. And for the best broker, link in bio too. So we always be live on YouTube. Link is in bio. Market is kinda moving slow. And we can hold this setup. It can. This is an intraday setup. I hold it to even New York session, as long as it gives us money. Someone is saying, can you please explain this analysis? Yes, of course. I want us to be many here because I don't want to over explain it. I want to explain when I'll explain in the middle of this session. And when you look at this market here, it was bullish, yes, but then I told you the overall trend is bullish, but we're here in for scalps, for the sell scalps. We could so far get some other pairs. We are live on YouTube, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel here. And we're having in the GBP USD sales as well. Yeah, for GBP USD we have in sales as well. Sales will come from this midnight open candle, and at least some under daily open here. GBP USD also have a sell. Yeah, I'm seeing someone commenting about the USD card. USD card, it is in buys. Yes, USD card is buying. USD card is buying, and it had clear entries on my entry points. Also, USD JPY is in buys. So if you're in buys, you should hold. As to have analysis from some good pairs. For GBP JPY, it is also in buys. We're live trading on YouTube, link in bio. It is also in buys. Now I want us to get a pair we have in some top down analysis from the higher time frames. Let's get some NZJPY. That one has not yet confirmed well. We are live on YouTube. Username STUARTFX Flipper. Please subscribe to the channel so that we'll be having in these live tradings every single day. You could check. We have been here from some few weeks back, and people have been earning a lot of money here. People have been earning a lot of money and appreciating my work. So you could join the free Telegram community, or your goal is still in the same zone, the zone that we want. The zone we want to enter from, it is in the zone. Link in bio to trade live with us. So those people were asking about the XAUSD. You could enter in. Yes, let's enter in. They are now in our entry zones. Let's set the stop loss at 165. Okay. Yeah. It is in our entry. Even people with small accounts, you could enter in. Share these lives to your friends so that we don't all miss out. So we are always live trading on our YouTube channel. Market is in our entry levels that we talked about. The 148 to 155 link is in bio for the YouTube live trading session. And remember that market always liquidates whenever it makes a lot of rejections. That's what I talked about in the previous TikTok video that I put. and I told you the reasons why market sweeps liquidity and the levels where it sweeps liquidity. So when market makes in higher highs, it always tends to liquidate that level before it gives a continuation. So let's hope we're in and set the stop losses. Don't forget the stop loss, which we have at 65 here. Yeah. All right, guys. We are currently on the XAUSD 15-minute time frame. We are live on YouTube. Please subscribe to that channel. Price has pushed up aggressively from the London low. Okay, I think you can see London low here, and then the price had pushed up aggressively, and now we are reacting inside this level here, inside the level 51.48 to 51.55. And this area is important because it has the previous supply and the reaction zone. Okay, and then we already have a strong bullish retracement which we had from some zones here. I think this bullish, seeing that bullish retracement here, and then we had man. Join our YouTube, link is in bio. We are having in some few pips running in profits. Please join us, subscribe to this channel. Don't forget that we'll be having in these lives every single day. Okay, now for this zone here, we're now watching for a continuation or rejection from this zone, and then we see a rejection here. Okay, this rejection that we had here, and a small liquidity, a liquidity grab level, and now we are dropping in our same entry level. And let's assume this thing works out well. You don't know how much money we could make from this. We are live on YouTube. We'll be having in these lives every single day, and I'm giving explanations to as why I gave out this zone that is reacting well. And when you check here, I'm having in a few pips from the level. I'm having in something like 50 pips right now, 50 pips running. And when you see this TikTok like giving a pause, just know I'm going to check on my profits. Link in bio. Subscribe to those channels. Join the Telegram and the YouTube. Okay. Now, since price is rejecting this level of 148 to 155, okay, now we are seeing now a bearish confirmation at this level, and we're selling at that level there, and I'm looking for a short term what pullback to the downside, because the overall trend, as I told you, the overall trend is bullish. So since it is bullish, we are short, we are scalping here. Yeah, we are in some blues, and we are still holding to see how much we could make today. Now, when this price goes above our entry, which is 155, and then they close above those levels. Remember, you have our ISL at 165. Then you should just know that buyers are in. Okay, buyers are in. But right now, we're killing it together. Let me check on some questions if you have any questions on YouTube. Okay, someone is saying let's go. So we always have to make the money together. If we fail, let's fail together. But the main reason why we are here is to make money. So I see market is at our level, moving slow, but again giving out some small pips of profits. And meanwhile, as this market is still moving, let me get some explanations, or I'm going to teach you something about the liquidity graph or the manipulation levels. Okay, as I know, we're making money, of course, but we need some small explanation so that people don't just come to trade without knowing certain levels. Now I want you to have an observation here. Yes, yeah, I want you people to give your observations here. Okay, now when you look at this level here, this is a 15-minute time frame. Okay, and I'm having these levels that I'm going to explain about. Now, those people who always use the price action, let me first start with people who trade price action only. Oh, okay, price action, and we shall go to people who trade the ICT, SMC concepts, yeah, something like that. So, when you look at this level, those people who trade price action, here you're having we have a rejection here, which means this is a resistance level, and if it is a zone, can I get some people in the comment section? Is it a supply or demand? Let me have some people in the comment section. Is it a supply or demand level? My people on YouTube, should we mark this as a supply or demand level? I want to see if I'm with you. So please tell me in the comment section, people on YouTube, is it a supply or demand level? Okay, someone commented demand. Let's go with that. If you believe, yes, demand. So if this is the demand level here, you could see we're having these rejections. Okay, and now this is a demand zone, as someone has told us in the comment section that this is the demand zone. Now let me give you this simple trick. Whenever market is at the demand zone, or what we call a resistance zone, okay, because if it is a resistance, it's just a single resistance level. But if it is a zone, a demand zone, it is always a big zone that you should target. Now, what should you always target? Whenever price, and how are these zones created? So whenever market comes and taps a zone, or fails to break a zone for like 3 times, okay, it means that's a strong zone. Now just know that there are a lot of people who will have bought from this zone, okay, who will have bought from this zone here, that supply or demand, that demand zone. There are a lot of people who will have bought from this zone. Now what will market do, or what will market do? Market will come and sweep that liquidity, the liquidity below here, or manipulate, because liquidity sweeping is the same as manipulation. It will come and manipulate, okay, lie sellers that market is saying. Then afterwards it will have this impulsive what buying move. So I always wait. Now for me, when I'm having in my entries, because now these people, the reason why they manipulate or liquidate is to take out people's stop losses. Now for example, if someone has already entered from this zone here, if someone has entered from this zone, let's say someone is buying, and they feel like, okay, at this zone I'm going to buy. Then let me put my stop loss in 100 what pips. So what's going to happen? Market will come at this entry level that this person has brought from. I remember for someone to put 100 pips of gold, that means that gold on one lot, okay, someone is risking $1,000, and I think it's always hard for someone to risk $1,000 on that. And now what do these people do? They come at this level that you people have entered from, okay, they liquidate this level. It means they are stop hunting you, they are taking your stop losses away, okay, meaning they are making money before even they move to give out money. So many people fail from these zones because they don't wait for the liquidity, because when market takes out this liquidity, in most cases it even comes back and retests for people to do what? For people to enter in more, okay, for people to enter in more. And when you check on yes, people on YouTube, we are live on TikTok, we are live on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel so that we grow together as a community. Now, for this case here, liquidity is always grabbed, okay. So this is the manipulation that we'll be talking about. And for me, how do I get sniper entries? In most cases, I always wait for this liquidity grab levels. You get these levels, I wait for this liquidity, then I can enter from these levels when they have taken out the liquidity, or when they come back to the entry and even retest. So that's what we call manipulation under liquidity what grab, which strategy I use a lot. That's why I'm explaining these things while adding in price action, adding in ICT and SMC. BTMM is not visible here. I would also show you, because I always trade the BTMM, which people refer as the be the market maker concept, okay, and also some other conferences that I don't usually share here, but we have been talking about the liquidity grab levels, okay. And in most cases, when market liquidates here, it takes out a lot of people's money. That's why after liquidating, it always have these big moves that they create big moves because they have already liquidated. They have already got some good amounts to trade. For gold is still in the same entry level. I don't know why it is now playing around this level here. Of course, it is the same entry level, this level, and we have our stop loss here. This one is the SL. Let me edit it more. So when you're entering, when you enter in these trades, you should always know that you either take profit, go back home, or while you're smiling, or you can hit a stop loss. That's why you should put a stop loss where you feel like, yeah, I'm able to lose this amount. Now, when you check at this level here, I also saw this level here. We had in a fair value gap here at this level. Now this is an IC and SMC, and our market reacted and bought from this fair value gap here. It gave out. Let me see how many pips they gave out. Market gave out over, because I would if I bought from that level, I would put my take profits here, my final take profits here, and yeah, from that zone to here, they have given out 260 pips, and I always teach you about those, about how to get those levels. So hope now you've understood on what the liquidity grab means. So whenever I teach it out, you should know what was I what I was what I was meaning about the credit levels. So gold is still the entry levels, but it's not reacting that good. I see some pullbacks we are experiencing, and we have been in profits, but right now market is just there, not giving out, some good moves. So we only just need to be patient. I think you people who have been trading with me, you've been seeing what I've been doing. Once you've put your entry level, and you feel like, yeah, I'm going to enter from these entry levels, it's either you make money, it's either you hit the take profits or hit the SL. Okay. Manji. So that's what we're having today. Both demand and supply. I don't know. The NIF. I don't know what you're trying to talk about. So now that's what we call the liquidity grab, or the liquidity levels here. Okay. And in most cases, if you want, you can go on back testing. Okay. Let's go at let's go on the same pair gold. Let's back test, and we see what we see what we have been talking about. What we have been talking about. It's calm. We have in a lot of levels here that can work as a liquidity. Now look at here. There are some people who even just go on trading the same thing. Now let me show you what the retest means. Okay. We had in this again demand zone. Okay. So at this demand zone, or what we call the resistance, okay, we had in also a liquidity grab. We had in multiple rejections here. We again had in liquidity grab, and we had in this retest. So hope you can see what we have been talking about. Liquidity, retest, then enter. Okay. And even at the same zone that they came, let me show you here where they had created the London highs, the what. They also came and liquidated this zone here, this candle here. And I don't know if you guys call this a doji candle in price action, but they liquidated these levels, and we had in this most buy, but the trend was bullish. We had in this sell, but the trend was bullish. So at this retest, we had in more buys. Yeah, gold is still the same move here. I'm checking it. I'm checking on it, of course. Still in the same entry level. So those people of smaller accounts should always enter from now these levels here. 54, 55, those levels. So I'm also in. Yes, having in some losses right now. I'm not just waiting. Okay. Another thing on why I take my screenshots and you see that my entry levels are not the same. Okay, what I do, and once you see me pausing and holding on my phone, this is what I do. So I always target like which account do I have. I be like, okay, what's my entry levels? Remember, I always don't want to miss out, and I always want to get some good entries from good levels. Okay, so whenever market tap, okay, when market tap this zone, when market tap here, let me show you. When market tapped here, I had in some entries. Okay, then when market went again up to these levels, to this level that I had here, I've also added in my final entries. Okay, so I always enter in these entries depending on how the market is reacting. That's why you will see that I've entered in from this level here. Then even if I experience a pullback, then market comes back to the entry level, the final entry level that I gave out, I always enter in. So that's why you see that my prices or my entries are not always on the same level. I always enter in. Someone trader life Yugi is saying XAUD is slow. Yeah, it's slow, but let's see how it will react even if it is slow. Remember, we always have in some sessions that bring in some good volatility levels. Yeah, and those major zones are the London sessions and the New York sessions. And that's it with gold, because gold always brings in some gold always gives hope. Remember when it sold from here, it gave us something like 60 pips, something like 60 pips. So it took back all the 60 pips, came liquidated, came again on our Elias, and now it's So let's see how we shall make it. Let's see if it will come back and give us some good money. Because remember, these people always have to liquidate before giving out money. And those people waited from 155. Those people with small accounts, all those scalpers. Right now we are in a few running pips because it came at our entry level and has been doing this for some good time. Price comes at the end of our entry level, then it gives us some amount. And another thing, last time I think we talked about candle confirmations, and I always told you that in most cases when a candle opens bullish, it's sometimes a sell candle, and in most cases sells. And I told you when it opens bearish, in most cases it buys. Hope you can tell that candle opened, and now right now how it's reacting. Yeah, having in this drop. I don't know if it will drop more, but again, some people who enter in area with smaller accounts, they get a lot of, they get liquidated in most cases. And the bad thing is that I'm waiting for this 15-minute candle to close below, then I'll be very sure with the sales. Okay, I mean, by that's when I'll be like, okay, now this thing is going to sell, because right now when you check on some other strategies, they're showing that gold is a bit retesting, doing this and this. So this 15-minute candle has to close below, so that we get that good confirmation. If it closes above, that's either market will consolidate or go against us. And man, I posted a video on TikTok, but there is certain comment I've seen here. Posting for like about forex trading, teaching people about forex trading, and then you find a comment saying no one is willing to talk about the issue of Airtel increasing the price of mints. So now you wonder how this comes. A lot of people are always funny, man. They are always off topic. I don't know why, man. Someone is saying, I have someone called Issa from YouTube. He said it's dropping. I have Rabbi Stone, I think entered in at those levels. He said is in profit. Yeah, and we are in profit. If I could show you my screen here, I'm in profit. I'm in some good profit. I just want this thing to drop, because I've not put in some. I have a lot of entries here, but the 0.60s are now in $227. 0.60 giving you that amount. So now let's see if we drop, how much money do you think we can make? But I'm seeing that rejection. That rejection is kinda, I don't know why it's giving that rejection. Just now, when we just wanted to sell, because man, that rejection is not giving us hope. We're trying to break it down so we can make that good amount. Yeah. We are live on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Username is STUARTFX Flipper, so that we make these amounts together. Yeah, right now I'm having in $300 of profit from that small simple move. I have someone saying wow, bro, that's how I always do it. Just know Miyamoro is patient. If we make a loss, we make a loss, but you've seen that since I give this thing time, since we started, we have not hit any stop loss yet. I always give these entries time. I always relax before having in these entries, I always give it time. That's what I can tell you. And I'm always patient. If I make a loss, that's a loss. So when you check on the 5-minute candle, the 5-minute candle has done something good. it has closed below our entry level, and now it has even retested, and now we are dropping, man. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We are always live on YouTube, and yeah, we're having in these entries, this is the 5-minute candle that I've been talking about. It has closed below our entry, and remember, I always trade in the 15-minute time frame. This was our entry level, that was our SL, and we have in take profits. Yeah. And to trade live with us on YouTube, the link is in bio. We are live on YouTube. I'm having in some few people here. I'm having in over 57 people. Yeah. We're having in a rejection there, and I told you I don't really trust that rejection. Let it not be a retest for buyers. I want us to having those good sales. And when we check on the 5-minute candle, it has given us some confirmations. Right now, let's see how market will react. Said our entry level is 155. So final entry level. $155. The final take profits are down here, but then I don't think we shall wait for the one under 450 pips when we are still here. And when we check on the stop loss is here. Yeah. I don't know what's happening with man. I don't know what's happening to this. It has zoomed in. We're having someone called Party Vibes. He said buys are stronger. Yeah, I told you the overall trend is bullish, but I told you we shall confirm that when market breaks these buy levels and then it closes above. So that's when we shall say that buyers having more energy. But right now we are still on our entry level. Okay. Man, from 300 from my 300 profits, I'm now back to a loss of 100 USD, but I'm still holding. Still holding. So don't forget forget to join a free Telegram community. The link is in the bio. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Someone commented something in Luganda that made me laugh. I have Rabbi said address your signal. I also trust it to, yeah. And if they break the zone, I will say that the zone is broken. Yeah. I don't know why you people get scared too much. I don't know. Mhm. So we'll be having in these live trading sessions every single day. Clean, you're saying, are you holding gold or no? You check on our YouTube. The link is in bio. The live trading. Let's go. I see people here giving out different signals, but I don't know. I've been seeing these things for some good time. MRAs. On as long as I set my SL and my take profits, then I hold. As I told you, I was in a profits of $300, and I went back to loss of $100. I'm in now profits of $12. So that's how markets. That's how the markets work. That's how the markets work. Don't think that getting money in forex trading is just from a silver plate. Always have to be patient, and you need to accept reality. If things have failed, they have failed. Dollars is still in that same zone. I think I'll be here for one more because we are here. We have been here for 1 hour, but I think we should be here for another 1 hour to see how gold will react. It's back on the entry level, which is 155. Now we are in that zone there. We're in that zone. We are in that zone. Yeah. So the other thing I was talking about was how I enter in my entries. Is that I can enter in from some zone, and then I even add in more positions. Let's say if I said that entry level is 148, I can enter in from 148, some few positions. I wait, I enter in at let's say 50, I enter in other positions at 151, 152. Okay, and I also put my last entries at 150, 55, as we saw, 156. Yeah. We're live on YouTube, link in the bio. Yeah, I went in a loss of 140 USD and I'm now in a loss of 33 USD. Remember, I entered in my last positions here, okay? So I be having in, let's say, some positions in loss and others in profit, okay? And also that gives me when you enter in from one zone, you could get a lot of stop outs. You could be stopped out easily because, let's say, for example, if I'm going to enter in lot one, and I enter in lot one at this zone, let me show you. If I enter in lot one at this zone of 148 that we said, lot one, 148 is here. Let's say I'm going to enter in lot one today, and I enter in from that zone, the all lot one. So when they reach to this final entry, that will be around 70 pips. And the reason why we're having these entry levels is because we don't want to miss out. Okay, but again, if you enter in the lot one, it means gold will reach here when you're in a loss, when you're in a loss of $700, something like that. So what I do, if I'm going to enter in lot one, I could enter in here, okay, here first, some let's say 0.30. I could wait. If market jumps back, if it jumps back up, I enter in some other lot 0.30. Again, I enter in. You understand? So that means that if I was going to be like in $700 of loss here, if market reaches here, I could be in a, let's say 300 or 200 even in loss, because my entries have, because when I enter in entries from this zone, it means their losses or profits won't be the same as the profits are the first entry. Okay, yeah. Someone is saying I'm still in profit. Yeah, you're still in profit because you entered in from this level of 155. Yeah. Senor said, sure, we're not seeing the SL, please adjust. Okay, it's here. It's 165. Okay, 165. When we hit 165, we pause from there. Please give me some time. So those people who have not yet entered in, you can enter in your from that level. So it's a good level.
Funny how life goes. Look, I moonwalk on the tightrope. One from little niggas get bored and me right round looking for a kid like a shy road. I know that life is crazy, and I know that niggas don't please me. That's why I gotta stay with a gun on none of these man get a bitch cable little baby. Nah, I live life on the line. Bro, I feel like I'm fighting with time. For myself, I wish time it could last, but for my guys, I wish time it could fly. If my girl wants to fly to Dubai,
I don't know if you guys are still holding, but it's getting tougher and tougher. Man, I think it's just moving up. I have some Ocean said a $10 account. Can I enter the trade? Yeah, you can enter in. Someone said, but why are you moving the entry point? No, the entry point is here. 148 to 155. It is the same. That's why you see this entry level is 155 and the ASL is 165. So don't shift the ASL, don't shift the take profits.
The boys right when I pull a lever. She don't trust me, I wouldn't leave. I hit any that I want. I'm a diva. No blanket. All walls in a cold cell. The hood was my love. He's hating but look like my brother, so I can now judge his book by his cover. I'm getting money. You had what I said, do I look like a star? Gangster with money, I look like a gush. No, and I look like a bum. It's funny how life goes. Look, I'm in war from Cairo. One from little niggas get bored every night round the world. Things like a gyro. I know.
30 pips to the ASL. If you hit the ASL, we just chill. If we hit the ASL at 165, we call it as a failed setup today. We hit that ASL, we call it a failed setup. I've also hit some ASLs on my levels here. Fitting some ASLs here.
Scalable infrastructure, cost efficiency, enterprise security, zero downtime, cost-effective 24/7 support. Secure, scalable, cost-effective, managed by Airtel Experts. Your network fully managed in the cloud. Lower cost, scale fast, move faster, focus on growth. Untangle your network, unleash your business. Talk to our experts today. Call 125 or email business.support@ug.airtel.com.
Our ASL, our stop loss is at this level here.
I ain't bothered, I had no money. They ain't bothered. I got everything that I'm not wanted. Car, if I see it, I want it. We got it.
We hit an ASL, we come back to a New York session.
What you want me to do? Just say the word. My stack look like a bird. I wanna fake this cause I was thinking my life can't get worse. You see the results of me putting in work. Shit. I was so close to the edge like sat on the verge. Cause I always did it for them. Now I'm getting drugs. I hit rock bottom. More money, more problems, talking jokes. I got options, but now I got them. I don't even wanna you say what you want. I ain't bothered, I had no money. Ain't hollered. Now I got everything that I wanted. If I see it, I want it, we got it. I hit rock bottom. More money, more problems, talking jokes. I got options, but now I got them. I don't even wanna you say what you want. I ain't bothered, I had no money. Ain't hollered. Now I got everything that I wanted. If I see it, I want it, we got it. What's your definition of real? What is it? If it's something like them, then I must be fake. And they don't want smoke, so it must be fake. If she ain't on coke, then it must be fake. If she don't want to fuck, then she must be fake. If that's what you call real mistakes, they can't say life's a gamble. I'm facing my bet, I'm taking a risk, I ain't playing roulette. They ask where I'm at and I gave them a dress, but they go on a net and they're making a threat. I don't know why they thought I was making this bread, but I definitely wanted to stay in the end. Just broke the road, we don't trap no more, that's what I call real. Reply your mom, that's what I call real. My dad got a yacht, that's what I call real. And tell the man to make sure if you need anything, just call, that's what I call real. And they don't really cook, cause my friends don't rely on me much, that's what I call real. These man over postcodes, then go jail, leave your mum all alone, that's what I call fake. Live a life that your music don't portray, that's what I call fake. All of this claiming this and that, but it weren't even them, that's what I call fake. More money, more problems, talking girls. I got options, but now I got them. I don't even wanna you say what you want. I ain't bothered, I had no money. They ain't hollered, now I got everything that I wanted. If I see it, I want it, we got it. I hit rock bottom, more money, more problems, talking girls. I got options, but now I got them. I don't even wanna you say what you want. I ain't bothered, I had no money. They ain't hollered, now I got everything that I wanted. If I see it, I want it, we got it.
I have someone here in the comment section who said that profits were in viewers. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I had someone else and said here we don't lose money. I think that's why the sellers refused to hit. Here we don't lose. We always come here to trade. Someone said let's call it a bad day. Yeah, we have to call it a bad day as long as it hits the SL. That's why you put it here. If it doesn't hit the SL, then that's not a bad day.
The man them doing consider a five-star hotel smoking cigarette mixing codeine up with a Finnegan. She got fit but she wanna get Finnegan. Drinking apple cider vinegar, wearing skin cause she wanna be Finnegan. Alright, I know they all got stop that business. We ain't got generational wealth, it's only a year I've had these million. I could have been in a Tokyo drip, I passed that furious. I went on a Toyota youngster, units, they had their chance of now this girl want me and her juice, let's fuck it, I'm rich, let's do it.
Please subscribe to this channel. I'm seeing we have over 50 people today.
Are you sure you want to make that wine? You know what I said, way back when. If it's a golden, you got your color and juicy, pretty my selection of Della we've got right now. Go broke and watch the whole deal.
Lennox, thanks, bro.
I'm in the car with my girl, my dad, I'm like, bro, but I ain't never roll with this. Just one girl, stimulate it. Baby, it's not SC, 8 years, and I've got 8 years in a row. Like the Oasis, I ain't even got no life. I ain't got to do no riders. Got 2 white boys, 1 night boy, 1 night. No time to do it.
Please subscribe to this channel. I'm seeing we are 269. Let one person subscribe, so that will be like 70 now.
I want her. Yo, what's up, video? I'm shooting a chick like, yo, can I borrow your Netflix? She feminine me, she think I'm sexist. Twisting my words, I'm pushy, this sexist. In my space, I'm intergalactic. Before I give you my Insta password, I'll give you the pin to my address. Good gracious, look at this face. Who said that I'm with you are suspicious? So much jokes I won't waste it. Let's go without really shaking. Truly, you know what my girl from night. Truly, it's like no one drive. She really has more time, bro, keeps rolling. The man them too inconsiderate, 5-star hotel smoking cigarette mixing codeine up with Finnegan. She got fit but she wanna get Finnegan. Drinking apple cider vinegar, wearing skin cause she wanna be feminine. Alright, I know they are bad, stop acting feminine. We ain't got generational wealth, it's only a year that I've had these million. I could have been in a Tokyo drip, I fast and furious. I went on a Toyota Yaris to Eurus, they had their chance to do it. Now this girl want me and her youth, let's fuck it, I'm rich, let's do it.
Okay, those people with smaller accounts have joined you. I entered some zones from 159. I entered in some cells, and you're having in some blues. You're putting in out some money. We didn't hit the SL, but those people who I risked, I think they're out. There are some accounts of mine that are out. Yeah, a few accounts or some accounts are still in, and I entered in more. So let's see if it could make something sensible here. Someone is asking what's the analysis behind the sell. You're gonna watch this replay here. You could see the reasons why you call that sell. Some people asking in questions like, should people enter in now? Man, I've already put this here. I've put the entry levels, I've put the stop losses, I've put everything. We were near the SL, which we didn't hit. Now market is kind of trying to react. And if I could show you this small account, very small, but I've flipped it more than 2 times now. So people in a few profits here. There is some smaller account that I'm also decided to trade, and it's kind of acting well, and I want to make some good amount from it. I'll show it to you by the end of the day. I'll show you the depots that I've put in a deposit of $50 on our equity, and now I'm in profits of 130 profits, $130. I'm going to show it to you very well. I'm planning to make it reach $600 in a single move. So, those people always don't give up. Those people always. I have someone called Makande Hassan. He said, who was making noise? Liquidity is being taken. Yet the teacher is in the class. Yeah, that's how people are always there to. People are always there to criticize. They can't come up here to do the things live. They can't come to do the things live, and when they see you maybe you're near to hit the SL, they're like, man, you're going to hit the SL, you're going to do it. But for me, those things never shake me. Always be patient. If I hit the SL that I put there for myself, I've hit it, bro. Okay? If I hit the take profit, I'm no longer excited. Either I make a loss or I take profit. Always be patient. This will always teach you also that you need to be patient when trading. That was showing you how patient I am. I don't panic. Yeah, because they're not moving my way. That couldn't make me to remove the live. No, I have to hold on with you. I'm here, bro. I've flipped this account. I think I can show you. Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This account I've entered in with you. Let me show you. Let me show you here what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This account I've entered it in with you here. Here is it. Here is it. So if I entered in that account with you here, some people are just making noise, doing what and what. But I deposited that $50 when I'm with you, just trying to show you that it's always easy for me to flip those small accounts once I'm determined. So people be always giving out always saying you've been the liquidity, you've been what, but me always know what to do. I always know how to trade. I always know how to take my entries. That's why I can flip these small accounts always. You get. So in forex, you don't need to be a coward. Just need to know that I've put my SL at this zone, I've put my take profit at this zone. the rest you relax. Those people were asking about how I enter in my smaller accounts. You've seen that $50 account. The website that I've put 0.15 when I'm here with you. And how do you think I made that? I always told you whenever they liquidate people, that's where we should always enter from. In most cases, we make money if we enter from those zones. Yeah. And I'm flipping this account moreover 4 times. You get? I'm flipping it over 4 times. I've shown you when we are in 150. That means I'd flipped it 3 times. But right now, it's like I'm flipping it 4 times. You know what that means? That's 1 to 4. That's a risk reward of 1 to 4. So don't always think the things that come from a silver plate. No, things are not easy. Trading is not easy. Never. It has never been easy. That's what I can tell you. Pushing in profits, Professor Stewart. Yo, bro. Yeah, we are in. We're trying to make this happen, bro. Thing is moving. I told you. You just need to be patient. Don't have to overreact. I saw people in the comment section giving a lot of reactions. But you just need to be patient. And I would like to thank all those people who have been here since we started this live. We went in drawdowns and you people were still here. Even right now, you people are here. So that gives me more energy to, you know, make all this. But I don't know why you people are not joining the Telegram channel yet. I could share it to your friends. Share it to your friends so that they could also join. Someone trader something said, Mwana Fabamu, even it's hard to get $40 for trading. You get the skill. Get the skill. Don't try to get the money for trading. Just get the skill on how to trade. Uh, because one time you have the $15 and you could grow it to even $100. Angela said, I wish you the best. Thank you, dear. Angela said, I'm buying according to my analysis. Yeah, that's good. You can buy. Actually, you can buy and we also and we sell, and we can always make money. All of us we can make money. Depends on where you put the sell, the take profits, how much you want. Are you scalping? Are you trading intraday? Are you swinging? So it depends. It depends. Because you could say you're selling, but I'm also buying, and in my buying, I've flipped an account over 4 times. So you could also be buying from a certain level and you're making money. So it's good. And you should always be patient and also. So let's hold according to that, and we shall see how much we could make from it. I have some people here who sent, and I sent some. Who said your life is doing wonders. And I have this question from Jemo. He said, Stuart, teach us more on patient because it's key. Almost the market hit out SL, but you told us we get out of the market when we hit SL. It was almost 20 pips to the SL. But thanks, bro. Yeah, that depends. You need to like to learn how to respect what you've bought. If your SL is 150, let's say 165, you don't need again to put it back or to extend it, or to, you have to be patient. If the SL is on a level that you feel like, yeah, you don't need to get out. Angela said, risk management or strategy, which would you say is better? All have to be better. All have, all work, all have to work in hand so that you could make some good amount. So my people here, since we are in Bruce, and I've been here for like 2 hours, you should comment down there if I could extend another 1 hour, or we should close the live and come back any other day. You could tell me the comment section so that I know what to do. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. I'm having in add 1 hour. Man. For those people who flipped their accounts, you could kind of close some positions. People are saying that we should add 1 more hour. Man. The trading life said, hey, this trade has been mentally draining, draining for me. Man, trading is not easy the way you people think. Rating is not that easy. Trading is not that easy. That's what I can tell you, man. Now, if it was draining you mentally, what of me who's giving all this signal, bro, from the start? How do you think I feel? Just need to be patient. Just need to have the stop loss level and the take profit level. Then let me also try Twitch today. Let me also try Twitch today. Let me also try to live trade on it, and I see. So let me close this for today.